All right, ready?
Yep.
And welcome to another Friday night event on MCSN as the Maquoketa Cardinals travel all the way to Cedar Rapids to face the Cedar Rapids Xavier Saints. Maquoketa coming in at a record of 2-2. Xavier once again top of the polls in Iowa as they are off to their 4-0 start like usual. And some new things you'll be seeing here tonight in MCSN, as you'll see. And I'm Dale Scott, play-by-play, and bring in my partner, Chad Coakley. And Chad, it's another year, but more of the same when it comes to Cedar Rapids Xavier, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just next guy up, right? Pretty dominant performances so far. I think they beat Assumption 17-0 a couple weeks ago, and West Delaware last week. And
No, they're not particularly blowing out people like they did a year ago, but very volatile. I mean, it's very stingy defense, really.
yeah,
And that's led by John Herkett, who's basically, if I remember, he's a D1 prospect for
I think he's
linebacker.
going to Iowa, yeah. Yep, and he's a good player. We know that from last year. He's Ethan Herkett.
I say Nathan.
You said John.
John.
He's
John,
leading,
Ethan, Nathan are all the same, right?
leading the
It's
team
Herkett.
with 21.5 total tackles. 1 solo tackle for loss, 1 assist tackle for loss, and a sack. So he's just one of those guys you always got to know where he's at, and I'm sure it's Gannon. That's what he'll be looking at every snap where he is.
And then on the offensive side for...
No, it's the national anthem here, Dale.
Already? Yep. Okay. All right, well, national anthem's out of the way, and waiting on teams to come back to the field as it's empty field right now. And we were talking about the Xavier offense. They lost a lot of firepower off that team last year that went on to win their 2nd consecutive state title. But like you say, next man up, and Tyler DuPont's taking over for Quinn Schulte at quarterback. Not putting up quite the same Quinn Schulte type numbers, but I'm sure he'll probably get there.
Yeah, he's got a completion percentage of 56%, 36 of 64 for 601 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and also running. They usually have a dual threat quarterback, and he's got 36 carries for 191 yards and another 5 touchdowns. So on offense, he's a player you got to watch. And then the running back is only got a couple they're using, but it looks like Jack Lux is leading them with 32 carries for 222 yards. Yeah, only 2 touchdowns, but he's averaging 7 yards a carry.
Yeah, they got like 3 guys that they're rotating in and out. It's a 2-back set. Most of the time they go out of the power I, and Nick Manowetz and the senior and junior Nick Lemke back there playing the fullback spot.
Yeah, and those guys, yeah, they're, you know, under 100 yards, but 4 to 5 yards a carry. Receiving, Tyler Wilkins got 14 receptions for 184 yards to lead him 1 touchdown. So I think last week they had a couple touchdowns to the running backs right up the middle, I think. I didn't watch the film, but I know that they exploited something in the West Delaware defense for 4 touchdowns on the same play, I heard.
Well, that's enough about Xavier for now. They get enough pub as it is, right? Let's talk about the Maquoketa Cardinals. You know, the season got off to a good start at 2-0 in the last 2 weeks. Things have kind of gone in reverse, and it's been kind of ugly.
Yeah, I attribute a little bit of that to I think there was so much hype around that DeWitt game. And you start out 2-0, and you have a lot of momentum. It was quite the celebration after the DeWitt game, you know. And I think it was tough. I think the kids had a tough time bouncing back the next week. And they just, you know, Independence was a tough team. We had a lot of trouble with Logan Schmidt. Last week, I think, I'm not sure what happened, but I just don't think they weren't, you know, the kids were a little flat, I thought, and it kind of showed on the field. So hopefully tonight they can kind of put it back together again. So,
well, hopefully they can stop DuPont, because for the last 2 weeks, when we talk about Logan Schmidt and Independence, we talk about Brady Ketchum for Mount Vernon. They both in their area were up for Player of the Week. So let's stop that trend. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it has been. Is it the line? Is it not enough speed? Is it scheme? Or is it all the above a little bit?
I think everybody's trying to put their finger on it. You know, I think, you know, a lot of opinions around town. And
well, of course, I have mine, but I'll refrain from a lot of that. But
well, ultimately, it comes down to, you know, executing on the field, right? And that's the players. So you need the guys to come out and play their best tonight and show some energy and see what happens from there.
It's homecoming here at Xavier, so still waiting on them. The Cardinals are huddled up in the end zone. They're going to head to their sideline. It's about 2.5 minutes from kickoff. Still waiting on Xavier. Not a big crowd as you would expect across the way in the visiting stands for the Cardinals. Right now, I don't even think it's raining at all. There was a delay to start with lightning right before when we got here. We had to wait just a little bit to get into the football stadium, but actually it looks kind of beautiful out there right now. I haven't seen any lightning in the sky. That's the biggest key. But right now it's dry, and brand new artificial surface here at Xavier.
Yeah,
that's put in this year. It does look nice and new and sharp.
Yes, it does.
You guys get to see that at home on MCSN tomorrow, and we upload the video. You know, they got the big neon Xavier sign in the background on the school, and I was telling Nathan, I said, you know what, nice Cardinal neon sign in our school would look kind of nice too, wouldn't it?
Well, we could put it on the Y over there across the street.
The school district's got that. What does the school system need? Maybe I need a neon sign like this.
It is a neat effect.
It really is in the background. So is that touchdown? Is that Xavier's result of touchdown Jesus then, or the big neon Xavier emblem? I don't know what. I was kind of hoping, Chad, that it'd be pouring rain here tonight, because I thought that could be a big equalizer for both teams on the field.
Looks like the wind's kind of blowing from our right to left. So we'll see if that plays into effect at all. I noticed when Cannon was warming up, it seems like a lot of the deeper passes were kind of, you know, end over end or wobbling a little bit. So I'm wondering if that was the wind here. So,
well, let's take the maiden voyage on something new that we started this week. And I know you guys at home have been used to us live reading these things, but we made some commercials this week. So let's check out the first one. Looking for an eye care professional that is committed to your vision health and is fully involved in the local area? Then C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is the full-service vision specialist for you. They offer comprehensive exams, contact and lens services, and more importantly, C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center treats infections, removal of foreign bodies, and is able to treat diseases of the eye. They have glasses that meet all budgets and look forward to helping you with your vision needs. Contact them through their website at cbismaeyecare.com or call their office at 563-652-2795 to schedule an appointment and take care of your vision needs at Cibisma Eye and Vision Center of Maquoketa. Cibisma Eye and Vision Center is a proud sponsor of MCSN and Maquoketa Cardinal Athletics. Xavier getting ready for kickoff. Might want to zoom out just a bit. Xavier will be kicking off to the Cardinals, going from our left to our right. Xavier from right to left. And the kick is up and headed down in through the end zone. Cardinals have 1st and 10 at their own 20. Oh, come on now.
Yeah, that's definitely talcum powder or something.
Baby powder. Student section, Xavier let go of the baby powder and kick off and blew right in my face. Now I got that taste in my mouth.
Oh.
You can see it you'll be able to see it tomorrow on the TV with, it's not rain that's blowing sideways, that's baby powder.
Yeah, I can taste it.
They're still throwing it out over there. Cardinals now come out empty backfield, 5 wide, 3 to the right, 2 to the left, and an out to Ryan Grunwald at the 23 is incomplete. So Cardinals showing a little new formation there with an empty backfield,
empty?
5 wides. Everybody was split out. So Cardinals huddle up. Now they'll go back to their normal 2 double split. Now Grunwald was the back. Now he's going to go in motion to the right. Pump fake on the quick out. Coakley's got some pressure and have to take off. He's going to lose about 3 yards on a sack. Couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage, tackled by Mitch Helmkamp. So 3rd and about 11. So mark at the 19. It's not quite the offensive start you're looking for, are you? Just underway here, 1st quarter. Double wides both sides. Now Abe Mickle goes to the wingback formation. Coakley's just going to take it straight ahead, and it's going to be nothing there. He's going to maybe get a half a yard out of it as he ran straight up the middle right into Evan Smith, the big 6'2", 285-pound senior for the Saints.
Yeah, not the start.
So 1 possession, -1 total yards, and back to punt will be Coakley.
And now watch the wind here.
Yeah, the wind is definitely blowing into the Cardinals' face going this direction. Coakley with the rugby kick, gets down, it's low. It's going to take a bounce right about the 45 and roll over to the Saints side of the field. And it'll be touched dead at the 45 of Xavier by Peyton Schuler. That's where Xavier will take over, 1st and 10. So Isaac Chris plays Luna on the defensive ends. Taven Rich, Dixie Solomon the tackles. You got Connor Becker, Abe Mickle, and Caden Etienza at the linebacker spots, and Ryan Grunwald, Richie Atkinson, Liam Onen. And I'm trying to see who that other safety is back there or in the defense. DuPont will hand it off on the power eye straight ahead, and there loose is Jack Lux, and he's at the 15, the 10, the 5, and Richie Atkinson had 1 shot at him and couldn't get him before he got into the end zone. Touchdown Saints, just like that. They go 55 yards right up the gut. So Carter Diebold, the junior kicker, who's 13 of 13 on extra points so far this season, will come out to kick the extra point out of the hole of DuPont. Snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and it is good. So 7-0 Saints, 10:24 in the 1st quarter. Listen to Maquoketa Cardinals football on MCSN.
Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile. And at Smiles on Main, we believe that everyone deserves to experience life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main is located at 119 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Maquoketa, Iowa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133.
And back here at Xavier, Saints have it teed up. Kicking off will be Lincoln Oakley for the second time. Thought we were just here. It's like deja vu, right? Oakley's kick is going to be into the end zone, and Grunwald will not take it out of the end zone. Cardinals will have 1st and 10 again at their own 20 to start their second offensive series. Well, see what we can do here in the second series, right?
Yeah, hopefully. We can just get some positive yards, right? Get something, a little something going.
Something, just anything.
Get a first down.
So double wides both sides. Now Grunwald will go in motion and will be tripped to the right, empty backfield. Coakley drops back. He's going to have to get rid of it. And does a crossing pattern. Incomplete to Grunwald, but
I think it was broken up, wasn't it? Buddy?
Number, was that Heldkamp?
85.
Oh, Grant Reisner, number 85, outside linebacker, got a hand up there, knocked it away, incomplete. 10:19 to go, first quarter. I got to see I'm already behind on the scoreboard. I got all excited about commercials.
Oh, bobbled
Second
snap.
place, yep, snap. Coakley picks it up, but this time he completes it to Grunwald, and he's ridden out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Ran out by Christian Garcia, the safety for the Saints, or excuse me, the inside linebacker. So a manageable 3rd and
4.
3rd and 4. Yep. Ball on the 26. Look at the size of their defensive end on the other side. At number 98,
he's
Kevin
really tall.
Nielsen's a
He's
senior,
6'9".
6'9" senior. Ooh, he looks tall out there. Coakley is going to roll out to his left. Going to throw downfield to Grunwald. Had to get in between 2 defenders, and it's going to be incomplete on the Cardinals sideline at the 36. So it'll be fourth and 4.
I almost think they could have called pass interference on that. I think he started tackling Ryan before he got to the ball.
Nice throw by Cannon. He had to kind of lay it in there over the defender in front and in front of the defender on the backside. So Coakley will be back to punt again. 10:07, so only 22 seconds on the possession. Rugby style kick. This time it's going to be a higher kick, but it's going to go right out of bounds, and it's going to be marked out of bounds at about, it's going to be on the Cardinals side of the 50. I'm going to say about the 45 as the official's still walking. 44. So the Saints will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinal 44 already up 7-0. There's 10 minutes exactly left in the first quarter early on here at Xavier.
Well, need the defense to step up now.
Yeah, 3 and out would be huge right here. Xavier comes out in the power I. Double wides here to the near side on the left of DuPont. It's going to be a handoff. It's going to be to Lux again, the tailback, and this time he's stopped after about a 1.5 yard gain by Abe Mickle and Taven Rich and Isaac Christ over there, all converged. Start at the 42, so give him 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. Power I again, double wides to the far side now. Same play, handoff, power straight up over right guard, and this time it was Lux again, and he stopped after another 2-yard gain at the 40. This will be 3rd and 6. You hate to say a crucial down this early in a game, but it really is.
It is, yeah. Well, do you think they punt if they go on 4th down here, or do they go for it?
Let's just stop them, and then we'll cross that. Double wides to the far side now. They're going to have a man in motion on the near side.
That looked like a false start, didn't it?
Mickle comes. It's going to be a screen over the middle, and it's caught there for a first down as Atienza Becker bring Nick Fisher, who was the man in motion, who just cut up and did a little in route across the middle and was wide open. So first down, Xavier, and saves me from having to make that forward. Do they punt? Question. At the Cardinal 33-yard line.
Yeah, the Cardinals had some pressure on him there.
I think they allowed it on some of that because they were trying to empty out that middle, and that's exactly what happened. And so split outs both sides. Man comes in motion.
Jet sweep. Tries to. He gets cut back.
Yeah, and he's got to cut all the way back to the right, and he's got blockers. But now the flag is coming down.
All over the field.
Dives for the pylon. He is going to be called out of bounds at about the 5. I think it's going to come back, though.
It's coming back, yeah. So it looked like there was some going at the knees there a little bit from the lineman.
That was Caden Cuevas on a jet sweep for the Saints. Flag is down at about the 28, so that would mark the ball at the 38 if it is a hold. And they are coming back. Did he call a hold?
I think he called a personal foul, didn't he?
No.
He did this.
So
I think it was clip it. I seriously
clip.
I think he went to the knees. I saw
okay.
him go to the knees, and
so it is 15 yards because they put it all the way back to the 42.
Yeah, you definitely can't do that.
If the flag is at 28, it should be at the 43 though. But so first and long for the Saints at the Cardinals 42. DuPont quick screen
dropped.
Oh, that was a lateral. Too bad went out of bounds. Conley had a chance to pick that up, run in for 6.
Oh yeah.
As DuPont turned and threw it to Lux, who came out of the backfield. I'm not quite sure if Hunter even realized that at the time. He didn't have a chance really to get to it. It had a lot of zoom on it. 7:54 to go first quarter. Saints on top, 7-0. Power I, split outs both sides. Tight end on the left.
Dive.
Yep.
No, it's a fake. He kept it.
DuPont kept it. Has had a good mesh at the mesh point. Got it down all the yardage that they lost back to the original line of scrimmage as they'll mark it at the 33 of Maquoketa. So Liam on and on the tackle.
3rd and 10. What's that? No, he's a cornerback. It'd be, so 12 is one of the safeties. 3rd down, 10. 7's right in the middle right now. Well, it doesn't make
They're starting back there, and then they wait to see the formation.
Yeah, 12 is a safety.
12 and 22. So 3rd and 10, Xavier at the Cardinal 33. This time DuPont's in a shotgun formation with Lux to his left, and penalty flags. Got movement on the line, it looks like. I got a tough glare coming from the lights in this window, so.
Yeah.
Illegal procedure, false start on the Saints, so it'll be 3rd and 15 from the Cardinal 38. With 7:04 on the clock here in the first quarter.
Well, big 3rd down here.
Yeah. Double wides or trip receivers to the left. DuPont in the shotgun with Lux to his left and a split out to the far right. DuPont's going to drop back, roll over to his left a little bit. Now he's going to take off, and Isaac Chris going to drop him right at the 40 for the sack. So that'll hit 4th and long, 4th and 17 from the 40. And I'm going to say they're going to punt here, Chad.
Yeah. Probably too long for a field goal. Well, they got the wind.
They don't have that kicker like they had last year.
Yeah, that kid could kick.
that kid would have made it from here probably. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but.
Did your kicker from last year go anywhere? Do you know? He was good.
He was really good. So I think that I'm trying to see who's the punter here. Is it Diebold? Nope, it's
Look out.
It's gonna go out of bounds. Grant Reesner doing the punting, and it's gonna be marked out of bounds at the Cardinal. Is that the 11 or the 12, Chad?
Yeah, it looks like the 12. Well, we're just like last week. We just stay pinned right in this side of the field. Deep.
So 6:05 left to go in the first quarter. Cardinals trailing 7-0, coming out for their third offensive set. We'll have trips with Onan, Christ, Grunwald to the right of Coakley to the near side. Atenza to the far side. Becker in the backfield. Cannon's going to hand off to Becker straight ahead, and looks like he might lose a yard. As Kevin Nelson, that big defensive end, was right there to wrap his hands on him along with Herkett.
I think that was Grunwald.
Was it Grunwald?
Yeah.
No, he was split out here.
Oh, was he?
Yes, he was. That was.
Oh, I just saw him go back to the hall, so I thought it was him. Sorry.
No, Ryan was the slot receiver on this near side. So 2nd 11 for the Cardinals. So you must have that glare then too.
Well, I'm looking through your window. I am. If it was straight on, I'm okay.
Split out both sides. Coakley drops back, looks over the middle, and Atienza goes in and out of his hands. He had Grant Reesner draped all over him as he tried to haul it in, but it's incomplete. It'd be 3rd and 11. Is that Cardinal passing game struggling to get off the ground here again tonight?
I'm sure the ball's a little wet too, and that one looked like, it's one Caden usually makes, so I'm assuming the ball's a little slippery.
Double wides trips here to the near side. Coakley's going to throw the middle screen, and he's going to overthrow Connor Becker. It was there.
Which he had to get it over the 6'9".
Yeah, it was there, and he had some blockers out front. He would have easily got the first down on that, but unable to make the connection, and that'll bring up 4th and 11 with 5:13 to go first quarter. And Coakley have to drop back in punt formation once again. Coakley gets the snap. This better punt. It's going to come out to the 40 and going to be returned. Goes down the far sideline before he's running out of bounds at the 22 of the Cardinals. I think that was Tanner Leskovic on the return.
We just need to get off this side of the field. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Well, can the defense come up big again?
Going to have to, because the ball's at the 20 of the Cardinals to start this drive, which is very advantageous for Xavier, of course.
You got 3 receivers this time.
Yeah, 3 to the near side, 1 far side, and they got now DuPont will go in shotgun with Lemke to his left. It's going to be a quarterback keeper straight ahead. And he's going to take it down to about the 16 before he's tackled by, looks like Abe Mickle and Leo Beal were there. And Dixie Solomon. So 2nd and 6 from the Cardinals 16 with the Saints on top 7-0 already here with 4:35 to go first quarter. Back to the power I with the tight end on the left. Split outs both sides.
Get him.
Straight up the middle comes That was Cuevas. Caden Cuevas lined up as the tailback on that, took it straight ahead, untouched, into the end zone to make it 13-0 Saints. And Diebold will come out for the extra point. He's 14 of 14 on the season. Kick is up, and it is good to make it 14-14 with 4:11 to go here in the first quarter. You're listening to Maquoketa Cardinals football on KMAQ.
Got a baseball or softball player at home? Then look to PC Sports to unlock their potential with individualized baseball and softball instructions with their personal instructors. Increase their bat speed and arm strength with proven enhancement programs. Contact PC Sports at 563-212-9685 for your player to be the best they can be. PC Sports is located at 1914 140th Street in Delmar, Iowa. The staff at PC Sports is always adding new programs and opportunities, so subscribe to their Facebook page to keep up with everything going on at PC Sports.
And back here at Cedar Rapids, Xavier here on MCSN. Dale Scott along with Chad Coakley, and the Saints have it teed up again with Lincoln Oakley to kick it away.
Well, let's hope we can get a return here, huh?
Grunwald and Atienza are deep back at the goal line. Just need to get something positive to go.
Yeah.
Just get something going. Ball's going to get blown off the tee, and Oakley will have to reset it.
Oakley and Coakley tonight?
Yeah. Would you rather be the father or just the kickoff guy? Oakley's kick is going to go into the end zone, and Atienza is going to let that go to and through. Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 once again at their own 20. I didn't do the scoreboard on my side. I see you got that one, huh?
Yep.
Good boy. Chad's learning, everybody. Gonna make a broadcaster, a production guy.
Well, it all depends on what's going on, because mentally where I'm at with my son at quarterback, sometimes I get lost.
Like last week?
Yep.
Coakley takes the snap, double wides both sides. Quick out to Atienza, and it's complete. Spins back into the inside, get away from the defender, and turns it into a pretty nice gain. Gets out to the 28 before he's ridden out of bounds over there.
Well,
so 2nd and 2.
See if we can get a first down here, huh?
Yep. That's one way to start momentum. Now just keep it going this way.
Yeah.
Not the other way. Double wides both sides. Becker to the right of Coakley. Coakley's dropping back again. Looking to the out to Onen. Has a complete first down Cardinals out to the 36. Brought down on the play by number 25, Tanner Leskovic of the Saints. But hey, there you go. Got a first down now.
Something positive.
Nice step in and throw. Coakley had time to get to the out and made a perfect throw to Onen. So 1st and 10 Cardinals at their own 36, trailing 14-0 with 3:43 on the clock. First quarter. Coakley, quick screen to Grunwald and unable to bring it in. Went through his hands and unable to adjust as he was getting tackled by Nick Banowetz immediately.
Yeah, he doesn't usually drop those, so I'm going to go back to, I think it's a little wet down there and slick.
Official that's marking the ball, it does have a towel, and he is rubbing it off as before he sets it down. Double wides both sides. Becker to the right of Coakley. Coakley got the snap count double, no flags. Looked like he might have jumped. He's going to throw a deep out, but Atienza turned in. Coakley went to the out on the Cardinals sideline at the Xavier 42, and it's incomplete on the miscommunication with the receiver down there.
I think the out was there too, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. If he had turned who knows who was wrong in that situation,
yeah, right,
but had Atienza gone to the out where the ball was thrown, that would have been a nice completion there by the looks of it. So instead, the Cardinals face with a 3rd and 10 at their own 36. Double wides both sides again. Coakley drops back, throws you out to on, and he's going to get hammered at the 39 by Leskovic and Garcia. So 4th down as they mark at the 39. Cardinals will have to go to a punt formation once again. I wouldn't be surprised to run a fake here. You know, you're almost at that spot.
Of course, he runs right, though, and there's a lot of defenders to the right side here.
High snap, but Coakley gets it, and he's going to kick it away. It's going to come down to the 32-yard line of the Saints. Fair catch called for there by number 12, Jackson Rexroth. We'll take a break with the Cardinals trailing 14-0 here on MCSN.
If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low-cost cut with old-time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of MCSN, and Dan says, "Let's go Cardinals!"
And back here at Xavier, we did miss one play. Xavier just ran one up the middle, and it was stuffed at the 34 for a gain of 1 yard by Taven Rich.
2nd and 9. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Power I formation for DuPont. It's going to be just a right-off tackle. And it's going to be close to a first down. Sticks might be about a yard short by the looks of where they're going to spot it. And that was Caden Cuevas again. So 3rd and 1. Xavier at their own 42. Clock running, 1:43 to go first quarter. Power I again, double wides to the right, single to the left. Cuevas takes on the left end, and he's tackled at the 46 out of bounds by Leo Beal. Nice tackle by Leo.
Nice job by Leo.
Not enough to stop him before they got another first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 Saints at their own 46. So Leo Beal in there for Isaac Christ on this right defensive end, and Blaze Luna over there on the left. Taven Rich, Dixie Solomon, the 2 tackles. Power I once again, double wides to the right, tight end to the left. Hand it off to the fullback Lemke, goes straight ahead for about a gain of 2 to the 48.
Taven got him first there.
Yep. Taven, Dixie Solomon as well. So 2nd and 8 for the Saints. Double wides to the far right, single to the left. DuPont in the shotgun with Cuevas to his right, drops back, throws downfield to the middle. Nice over-the-shoulder catch by Nick Kramer. And it's going to be brought down by Onen, but not before he gets down to the Cardinals' 17-yard line. That was a nice over-the-shoulder throw and catch.
It was a nice catch. I didn't think he had a chance of catching it when he threw it.
All of a sudden, his arms just reached up and snagged it and kept running in stride. So 1st and 10 Saints at the Cardinals' 17. Already up 14-0 here, almost to the end of the first quarter, looking for more. Double wides to the right, single to the left. DuPont in the shotgun again. Lemke to his left. It's going to be the jet sweep to Cuevas. And he's got the corner here on the left near side, and he's going to get inside the pylon. Touchdown Saints. That makes it 20-0. Diebold will come out for the extra point. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good as well. That'll be making 21-0 here with 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. This is Maquoketa Cardinals football on MCSN. Are you an intermodal freight forwarder or broker and looking for a trucking company to take care of your customer? Then give JM Transportation a call. They offer attractive rates to handle the intermodal containers in Denver, Colorado regional area. JM Transportation can be reached at 720-606-4233 or email them at dispatch@jmtransportation.net. Back here with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Saints on top, 21-0. Getting ready to kick off again will be Lincoln Oakley. Greenwald and Atienza deep back at the Cardinals' home goal line.
So we're going to get kickoff and then one play and then going to be quarter.
Oakley has it on the tee. Now he's got to get set up. And the kick. And once again, it's going to, this time it's going to be returnable. Nope, he caught it just inside the goal line to Greenwald, so they blew it dead. And it'll be a automatic touchback back to the 20-yard line. So 21-0. First quarter almost coming to a close. You got 20 seconds yet. Cardinal offense comes back out on the field. They're going to have trips to the far left. Atienza will come out to the right. Becker to the left of Coakley in the pistol. Coakley's going to run the option pitch to Becker, and he's going to be stuffed. At about the 17s, we're going to mark it for forward progress.
Yeah, close to the 19, I think they're. So that'll be the end of the quarter.
Yeah, Herket on the tackle. That'll bring us to the, well, no, they stopped the game clock.
They called timeout. Xavier called timeout. Now, I've seen some crazy things, but what's the?
I don't know. Unless they want to make them punt into the wind. So Xavier does use one of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 remaining. That's the only thing I can think of is they're going to try and stuff them and make them punt into the wind before the quarter. I mean, it's not that hard of a wind, but it is enough to give a little restriction on a punt. But interesting.
You did say that.
I did say that slips once in a great while. I caught it. I thought I had said it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, Michael. Thanks for letting us know, though. Thanks for pointing out my mistakes, Leezy. Cardinals now shotgun, double wides both sides. Coakley drops back. Oh, threw it into double coverage to Onan. Had some zip on it, but it's incomplete out at the Cardinal 30.
What's the penalty here?
Yeah, we're still waiting on a signal.
It must be on us because he's talking to them.
No.
No?
Now he's going to turn. Holding Xavier. Yeah. Yep. So defensive holding. So they'll mark the ball up at the 29. It'll be, what, 2nd and 1 there?
Well, wait a minute. Isn't it 10 yards from the spot? I know it's 10 yards.
Not on defensive holding. Offensive holding it is. That's where the unfairness is. I don't like that rule in high school.
So 9 seconds.
9 seconds. Double wides both sides. Coakley is going to fake the handoff to Becker, take off over left tackle, and Gonna have to see where forward progress gets him as they got coming out on this side over across the 30 and the other side.
I
So
give him a first here.
gonna be a first down. And that'll end the quarter. So we'll switch sides. Cardinals have a 1st and 10 at their own 31. When we come back, end of the first quarter, Xavier Saints 21, Cardinals nothing. Listen to Maquoketa Cardinals football on MCSN. Looking for an eye care professional that is committed to your vision health and is fully involved in the local area? Then C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is the full-service vision specialist for you. They offer comprehensive exams, contact and lens services, and more importantly, C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center treats infections, removal of foreign bodies, and is able to treat diseases of the eye. They have glasses that meet all budgets and look forward to helping you with your vision needs. Contact them through their website at cbismaeyecare.com or call their office at 563-652-2795 to schedule an appointment and take care of your vision needs at C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center of Maquoketa. C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is a proud sponsor of MCSN and Maquoketa Cardinal Athletics. And back here at Xavier, Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. Oh, I got to change the scoreboard to say second quarter too. Come on, Chad, we have commercial breaks. We should be getting good at this now. We have time to do stuff. 1st and 10 Cardinals at their own 31. Start the second quarter. Trips to the far side. Single to the near side. Coakley, quick screen out to Grunwald's got a block out in front and only going to get about 2 yards before he's cut down.
If that, maybe 1.
Trying to see who was the player on the far side that was low. It looked like number 12. Yep, that was Rex Forth. Rex Roth. Number 12, the junior free safety. Just only got a yard out of that, huh?
Yeah.
Looked like he had
He
room to
kind of
get
had
more.
to turn around, you know, to catch it, or got turned all the way around and then trying to get back to square.
So 2nd and 9 from the Cardinals 32. Double wides both sides. Coakley drops back. Looking downfield, has Atienza come wide open on the seam. He's got some speed. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, trying to outrun him to the corner, into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Any penalty flags? Nope. Nope. No laundry on the field. That's a touchdown, Cardinals.
Well,
and it was there.
It was there.
And Atienza had the speed to outrun the Saints secondary.
Well, that wind, I think, is going to make a little difference.
So 68-yard touchdown pass for Cannon to Atienza, and Connor Becker come out for the extra point. I got a little excited there at home. If your speakers got a little too loud, I'm sorry.
And I apologize. I'm missing when the play is down in that
Connor Becker's extra point is good.
Left corner of the touchdown. I have a little bit of trouble getting down there quick enough around the tight space we have here, so I might have missed the end of that.
Well, there's only one thing to do after that, right? Word from our sponsor, 21-7, Smiles on Main.
Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider, conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile. And at Smiles on Main, we believe that everyone deserves to experience life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main is located at 119 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Maquoketa, Iowa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133.
And the Cardinals have it teed up. Connor Becker to set the kick off. The Cardinals now going from our right to left at the change of the quarter. And it's going to be a short kick coming down about the 20. He's going to take a big bounce right into the waiting arms of the return man. He's going to run out of room on the sideline and take a right out of bounds. Peyton Schuler right in front of him. So the Saints will set up at 1st and 10 at their own 23 to start this drive.
You looking at last year?
I'm looking at right to see how many points we've ever scored against them in the last 4 meetings.
How many?
Trips to the right, single to the left. DuPont's going to drop back in the shotgun. He's going to go deep down the middle. Wide open is Wilkin. He catches at the 42, and he's going to be gone. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. And just like that, Saints get that touchdown right back on the board. So just like the Cardinals got a big touchdown pass, Wilkin catches it downfield at Saints 42. Is wide open. The nearest Cardinal defender was 10 yards away.
There's nobody near him.
Make it 27-7. So Diebold will come out for the extra point once again. 10:53 to go, second quarter. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is up, and it just squeaks in the left upright, make it 28-7. So 10:53 to go in the second quarter. Cardinals have just had a big play, gave it right back, unfortunately.
Yep.
It's not what you want to do, that's for sure, but you know what I was looking up was Cardinals finally, we didn't score against them last year. We lost 41-0 to Xavier, but back didn't play him in 17 or 16, but in 15 it was Xavier won 42-13. And back in 2014, Xavier won 49-6. That was here at Xavier. So neither one, when these two teams have met up, it hasn't been close, and
no,
there's reasons for that we could spend an hour talking about probably, but
yeah, we just gotta not let those guys get beyond us there in the defensive backfield.
This
happened
is
a couple times last week.
This is opening week of district play, and the other games going on in 3A District 4 is Western Dubuque is at Dubuque Waller tonight. Center Point Urbana is at Marion. Actually, didn't they play last night? One of these things played last night. Those are the other two going on in the 6-team district. Maybe not. Maybe Marion didn't play. They're playing right now. I'll have to go on Twitter at halftime and look that up. Saints have it teed up. Oakley to kick it away again. This time it's going to be a little bit shorter into that wind. It comes down at the 15 to Atienza. Takes off to his right up the middle. Had a little bit of an opening. Gets it out to the 25 before he's brought down by 3 Saints that converged on him. So the Cardinals will have 1st and 10 at their own 25 to start this drive. So 10:47 to go, 28-7. Saints on top of the Cardinals in the second quarter. It's been a long game so far, really.
Yeah, it has.
Time-wise. I feel like we've been here forever. It's already 8:30. Double wides both sides for the Cardinals. Becker in the backfield with Coakley on his left. Coakley's going to fake, look to throw, gets flushed to his left. Got Grunwald wide open. Nice throw, nice catch. Grunwald lays out at the the Xavier 40. Makes a tremendous catch with 2 defenders all over him, and a perfect place ball by Coakley.
I missed it because the camera was locked.
You didn't bring the key?
I tried to turn the whole thing, and I couldn't get it around the computer.
Oh, my God.
We're a little tight here with our 2 computers. And
well, at least we got it on audio. So back-to-back, really nice throws by Cannon, and he had an extra 1.5 seconds there with a little roll out of the pocket.
Gave himself a little extra time.
Put it right on the nose to Grunwald.
Tough catch, though. I mean, it was a really tough catch.
Double wides both sides. Coakley keeps himself this time and tries to go right, and there's going to be a rugby scrum, but he's going to get some positive yards out, about 2.
It just clogs up there in a hurry. You got 3.
Take your pick on who made the tackle. Nelson, the big 6'9" defensive end, is limping off of the field on his own power. So 2nd and 8. Cardinals at the Saints 38. 37-yard line. Double wides both sides. Grunwald at the end of the near side. Christ and on into the right. Connor Becker to the right of Coakley in the shotgun. Coakley drops back, looks right, fires to the sideline to on in.
Bobbled it and caught it.
Yeah, tried to catch it on the pad and it popped up on him, but he came back and got his hands on it before he got tackled over there by Leskovic. So it'll be 3rd and 3 at the Saints. Well, now they move the thing, so it's 3rd and 2 at the Saints 31. Cardinals finding a little success throwing downfield a little bit here. Double wides both sides. Becker to the right of Coakley in the shotgun. Drops back. Looks to his left, and he's going to go to Atienza. Yeah, he's fighting with the defender.
Got
makes
it.
the catch. Turns into the end zone for a touchdown. Maquoketa.
It's kind of how you want to throw that, to the back shoulder.
Yeah.
They could have called pass interference because he was all over Caden trying to grab him.
You really couldn't because they were both jabbing with each other to get position, and Atienza won out. There was a couple 11s going over there. Atienza and Nick Banowetz for the Saints, and Atienza won. Touchdown Cardinals on the pass. Makes it 28-13, and Becker out to kick the extra point. And it is up, and it is good, 28-14. So the Cardinals showing some life here.
Yeah.
And a lot of time left in this contest. We'll take a break, come right back, and listen to Maquoketa Cardinals on MCSN.
Got a baseball or softball player at home? Then look to PC Sports to unlock their potential with individualized baseball and softball instructions with their personal instructors. Increase their bat speed and arm strength with proven enhancement programs. Contact PC Sports at 563-212-9685 for your player to be the best they can be. PC Sports is located at 1914 140th Street in Delmar, Iowa. The staff at PC Sports is always adding new programs and opportunities, so subscribe to their Facebook page to keep up with everything going on at PC Sports.
And back here at Cedar Rapids Xavier, and Chad, we're just talking about how many points they've scored against Xavier. Now that's the most they've scored against Xavier since they met in 2014.
Get into this one, Connor.
Yep, Becker kicks it off. We're going to come down around the 10. Returnable. It's up to the 20, the 25.
Still going.
Yep, that's
He's tackled.
Nick Banowetz on the return. Trying to see who got him down over there. Looked like Emmett Sheets made the tackle. So 1st and 10 Saints is a market at the 28 of Xavier. We were talking about in the break about Cardinals showing some life.
Yeah.
And that's good to see. In fact, do you have that paper I gave you earlier?
Yeah. This one?
Yeah. Saints come out. DuPont in the shotgun. Man in motion. It's going to be the jet sweep to Cuevas coming to the near side. And that's a holding right there that they didn't call.
They got it.
They got the flag is down as Jack Bowman, the linebacker, was trailing him, trying to get him, but he was being held from behind. So we're going to have Saints get that called back as the ball went up to the 42 before he was called out of bounds. So that'll negate that 13-yard run on the jet sweep by Cuevas.
So 8:29 here to go, second quarter.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right here. Well, 14 points is ties for the most Saint points given up in a game this season. They gave up 14 at Decorah in week 2. Saints go back to the power I now with 2 backs. DuPont under center. And he's going to hand it off to Cuevas straight ahead. Dixie Solomon.
Dixie just about got that ball out of there.
Yeah, Jack Bowman got him low. Dixie Solomon put a pop on him high at the 25.
So 2nd and 7.
2nd and 13. At the Saints ball at the Saints 25. Now they'll have 3 receivers to the far left, 1 to the right, and a single back in Lemke, it looks like, behind DuPont. And DuPont's going to keep it. Comes out to the right, and he's going to get hit hard this time by Connor Becker and Liam Onen at the 34. This will be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. So you want to be a broadcaster. 7:20 to go, clock running here in the 2nd quarter. 28-14. Yes. Power I for the Saints. Extra tight. Got the tight end on the left. Double wides to the left, and it's gonna be straight ahead, and it's gonna be
short.
Short. Yeah.
4th down.
Lemke, fullback, gets it out to the 37. So it's going to be 4th and about 1.5 yards.
They going for it?
Looks like it.
They're going for it.
Yeah, DuPont staying out there.
Unless he's the kicker, too.
No, he's not. Come on, D. Make a stop, right? 1 stop. Come on. Tight formation, tight end to the left, power I. Split outs to the left. It's going to be to Cuevas straight up the middle, and he's going to have enough. Jack Bowman makes the contact, brings him down, but not before he got out to the 43-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10 Saints.
6 minutes to go here, 2nd quarter.
You know, the way that this kind of the pendulum's been swinging here in the 2nd quarter, you almost get the feeling you got the Saints kind of on the ropes a little bit. A little nervous on this sideline that we're looking down on, right? I can only hope, right?
Yeah.
1st and 10. DuPont, quick pitch out to the right to Cuevas.
A little misdirection.
Yeah.
Hunter Conley made a nice job to trip him up there, though.
Yeah, Hunter Conley got a hand out and on and finished him up at the Cardinal 49-yard lines where they're going to mark it. So it'll be 2nd and 2.
Boy, that DuPont's just a little guy, isn't he? 6 foot,
Yeah.
but he's really, really skinny.
Compared to what size they have out there for their line and everybody else. I mean, Xavier is a very big and physical team. DuPont, power I, split out double wides to the right. Straight up the middle is Cuevas behind his lead blocker, and he's got a big chunk down to the Cardinal 37. Onen, Bowman, and Grunwald on the tackle. Mark at the 38 of Maquoketa, 1st and 10 Saints. 5:07 on the clock till halftime. Double wides to the near side, single to the far right, power I behind DuPont under center. Straight ahead on the ISO run again, this time for Cuevas, and he's brought down low by Blaze Luna, and looked like Ryan Grunwald came in along with Jack Bowman to clean up.
Let's see, who's Jack in for here?
He's in for Caden at the end. Yeah,
Okay.
Tenza. Which is that's a good move in my opinion. And Jack's been in on almost every tackle, and at the end is getting a break.
Been in spot, been in the right spot, right?
Yep. Well, you're your coach's son, you better. Because you're going to hear about it.
Yeah.
Double wides to the near side, single to the far side. DuPont back in a shotgun with Cuevas to his left. And he's going to fake the handoff, and he's not going to have much room. But Dixie Solomon got great penetration, and Connor Becker and Leo Beal finished off DuPont at the Cardinal 35. So it'll be 3rd and 7.
Volk's not out there right now, is he? He's
I haven't seen him all night.
He's over here.
I don't think that knee is really fully healed
He's
on
got
him.
both races on both of them.
Which is unfortunate. He's a D1 recruit. Got that ACL tore in the championship game last year.
Yeah.
You and I were watching that
Hate
live.
to see that happen.
And I really don't. I haven't seen him on the films. I don't think he's been playing. I think maybe it hasn't healed completely. I mean, you think about it, it's only been, what, 9 months? So timeout with 3:35 to go by Xavier. They only have one remaining for the time for the half, leading 28-14 over the Cardinals. We'll take a break. You're listening to Maquoketa Cardinals football on MCSN.
If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low cost cut with old time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of MCSN, and Dan says, "Let's go Cardinals!"
He has not been recruited, more for wrestling than he took third in state in wrestling. But.
So back here at Xavier, Chad got the 4-1-1 on Mr. Volk in the timeout, and I'll let you give your spoils of war.
Yeah, he's just, like we said, he's an Iowa recruit, and they're keeping some tabs on him, I think, and
limitations.
I think their doctors are helping with his recovery. So that's good. I like to hear that the kid's health is a major concern there.
So 3rd and 7 for the Saints. DuPont's going to drop back. He's got a Cuevas in the goal line and makes the catch. Touchdown, Saints. DuPont just threw it up, and Cuevas went and got it. Caught it right at the Saints goal line, hauled it in, and that'll be 34-14 Saints with 3:28 to go here in the first half. Every time we put one up, they just answer right back. You gotta break that cycle.
That was another
eventually.
one when he threw it. I didn't think he was going to catch it.
We had to adjust to it a little bit, and he was kind of awkward when the ball came down to him, but he hauled it in. So D-Bold out for another extra point.
Shout out to.
That might be no good. Oh, it went high. It just snuck in on the left.
Shout out to Tenley Kavanaugh listening at home tonight.
Why isn't she not here?
She got to get up early tomorrow.
Oh, volleyball tomorrow? Oh, that's right. They're going to they got Marion tournament tomorrow.
Is it?
Good choice, 10. She's an MCSN broadcaster.
Yes, she is.
Along with her, parents that have come along and done that. See, that's 3 of the 6 in that Kavanaugh family. So Carly, Hadley, Keegan, get ready in a couple years.
Well,
let's answer them back again.
Yeah.
Keep the pressure on them. Well, we know Michael's out there listening. Michael Eats. Michael, I will try and come for donuts in the morning at Dan's Barbershop.
Well, can we get a good return here again?
Oh, my daughter didn't come.
Oh, really?
She just texted me, hey, I've been watching too. Well, I thought you were going to be here. Kickoff comes down to Grunwald at the Cardinal 6th, returnable. Heads off to his right, trying to get to the corner. Needs to be cut down right about the 20.
Yep. Here's what's happening to me. I'm getting caught on that as I'm trying to. I tried to move this a little bit.
Here, move this down just an inch, and sometimes all you need is that extra inch.
So I think I missed Caden's catch on the last touchdown too.
Well, one of our sponsors is not going to like that.
I know.
Sponsors, of course, Cibesma Eye and Vision Center, Smiles on Main, PC Sports, Dan's Barbershop, and JM Transportation. Coakley now in the shotgun with 2 wides both sides. Becker to his right, fakes the handoff, throws out to the right to Isaac Chris. As short gains, he caught it and had to kind of fell at the same time.
Yeah.
So gain of 2, so it'll be 2nd and 8 with
Clock runs.
3:07 and ticking on the clock. Cardinals have all 3 of their timeouts yet here in the first half. So I guess I better give the legitimate shout out to Megan Scott watching at home. Double wides both sides. Connor to the left of Coakley. He's going to drop back. Now he's getting chased out to the right. Throws it downfield. Atienza tried to turn around, but defender was right there in his way.
That was on him.
Was it on him?
Yeah.
I saw the 1, and I just figured that was Caden.
Atienza was over here on this side.
Almost could have got him.
Yeah.
Holding there? Because it looked like he had him. It looked like Leskovic had him wrapped around the waist.
Ball was kind of, well, I guess you can't say it was uncatchable because if he comes back, he probably catches it.
Yeah. So 3rd and 7. Cardinals at their own 23. Double wides both sides. Becker to the left of Coakley. Coakley drops back. Gets chased up into the pocket. Isaac Chris comes over on a crossing route, catches it at the 30,
Right
takes it out to the 31.
They're going to give him a first.
Tackled by number 12 of the Saints, Jackson Rex Roth. First down, Cardinals. Nice catch by Isaac.
Yeah. That play we've seen a few times mixed in here and there, and he always comes wide open across the field on that play.
Well, tonight's Cannon's actually getting time to get rid of it and time to be able to see him, I think, is what's happening.
Yeah.
So double wides both sides again. Coakley's just going to drop back, gets pressure, steps up, get it to look deep, lets it go to Atienza, and him and the defender were neck and neck, jostling each other again, and Atienza couldn't adjust enough to it.
Don't you let it go? He didn't let him come back for the ball, though.
No flags either.
Should have been. Don't you think that should have been a penalty?
Yeah, when they're both jostling like that, I'm a firm believer no flag. Unless something happens, like one of them falls down.
Yeah.
But if they're jostling back and forth and they're both doing it, I say let it go.
Well, I wondered if Cannon was
College and the NFL could learn something from that.
I wonder if Cannon was going to take off running on that one. It looked like he had a little bit of space there, didn't he? Or maybe there was a guy out in front I didn't see.
Coakley drop back pressure again from the backside, and right through the hands of Isaac Christian, almost intercepted it before it hit the ground. As Banowet's over there.
Cannon took a lick on that one.
Well, he had 3 of them breathing down his neck from behind as he let it go. So 3rd and 10 with 2:02 on the clock. Clock stopped. Second quarter yet. Xavier 35, Cardinals 14. Trips to the far right. Atienza to the far near left. Coakley drops back. It's going to be a screen to Becker, and just too high again. Just not the timing isn't there on that.
Well,
right
he's
now.
having to throw it higher than normal because they're just bigger,
Yeah.
you know, and they're in there, and he's got to get it up in the air.
So
We'll come back to it.
Unfortunately, the Cardinals' drive is going to stall right there. They'll have to punt. 1:57 on the clock. Gets the kick away. It's a good kick. Good kick. Going to go out of bounds. Going to be inside the 35, I'm assuming. He's going to stop at the 28. We'll take that. That's like an extra 5 yards I thought they were going to give us.
Yeah.
Excellent kick. So 1:49 until half. Saints on top, 35-14.
So will we be going the same way in the third quarter?
You know, we're going to test that theory because we were debating that last week.
I didn't understand last week. We switched. And I'm just wondering if they chose sides, you know, direction, because.
Well, wasn't that your part of your homework this week to figure that out and ask questions?
I don't think that was.
Did you not call anybody about that? So 1st and 10, Xavier at their own 28. They only have 1 timeout in their pocket. Double wides, both sides. Going to be an option to the right. Pitches it to the
Hunter Conley making a
Lux.
nice tackle.
Hunter Conley came up and just popped him right at the 30. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2. Looked like it was going to be a big gainer, but let's just keep them out of the end zone here because they get the ball back in the third quarter, too.
Yeah. Second and 8 at the Saints at their own 30. Power eyes, double wides to the right, tight end to the left. DuPont fakes the bubble screen. Now they're going to go up on top. And number 4 has a size advantage out there running the sideline. That was Nick Mac Mahurin. I had the wrong spotting board open. Why don't you help me there, Chad? What you doing? So it's 1st and 10 Saints at the Cardinals 41 now, as I totally blew on that call. Hand off to Lux off his left guard and finds a big hole and a gain of 8. Tackled by Christ.
They take a timeout, their last one.
Yeah, timeout Xavier, 50 seconds on the clock. That'll be their last timeout. And we'll take a quick timeout. Are you an intermodal freight forwarder or broker and looking for a trucking company to take care of your customer? Then give JM Transportation a call. They offer attractive rates to handle the intermodal containers in Denver, Colorado regional area. JM Transportation can be reached at 720-606-4233 or email them at dispatch@jmtransportation.net. Okay. And back here at Xavier on MCSN. Saints leading 35-14 over the Cardinals, and the Saints have a 2nd and 2 at the Cardinal 33-yard line. Saints will huddle up. Split out doubles to the right. They'll have a wing back on the right side, tight end to the left, and DuPont in the shotgun with Lux to his right.
Don't soak in on the left side.
DuPont rolls to his right, throws downfield to Wilkin, and reaches out, makes the catch, but he's going to be out of bounds when he came down.
I'd say that foot landed out of bounds.
Nice catch, though.
Yeah, it was.
Hunter Conley on the defense. Cardinals do give up size on their corners to these Saints receivers, that's for sure. Wilkins he's a big, tall drink of water, too. So 3rd down and 2, 44 seconds on the clock. Saints at the Cardinals 33. Ball spotted in the middle of the field. They'll have doubles to the left, single to the far right. Lemke to the right of DuPont in the backfield. Going to roll out to his right. Quick out to Mahurin. And he steps out of bounds with Hunter Conley on the defense. It's a 1st down at the Cardinals' 26-yard line. Stops the clock by going out of bounds. 39 seconds on the clock till half. Wow, it's almost 9 o'clock, really, at halftime. Double wides to the left, single to the right, tight end on the left. Lemke in the backfield of DuPont. DuPont stops, throws. Quick out to Mahurin. On the right side, Conley on the defense once again, out of bounds. At the 21, be 2nd and 4. Double wides on both sides this time. Lux in the backfield to the right of DuPont. Now he's going to, DuPont says, go to my left. DuPont throws it down into the end zone. Oh.
I think Conley, I don't think he saw it.
He turned around. He had an easy pick there. Jack Breitbach was the intended receiver in the end zone, but incomplete. I think it hit Hunter in the back of the helmet, or shoulder pad.
It looked like it hit him somewhere, didn't it?
Yeah. So 30 seconds on the clock. Saints have no timeouts. Cardinals still have all 3 of theirs. It's 35-14 Xavier.
We'll probably just save those timeouts for the second half, huh?
Yeah,
That's a joke. That's a joke. I know. We
take them
can't.
with you. Power I formation this time. Tight end to the left or right. DuPont rolls out to his left.
Wide open.
Yeah. Down at the 10.
Well, that might end the. That might end it.
Lemke gets tackled at the 10.
Inbounds. Why is it? Oh,
they
got to
reset
reset
the chains for the first and 10. So until they spot the ball, the clock will stay stopped with 24 seconds on the clock.
Come on.
Can you take more time setting the chains on a first and goal?
Oh, there's a penalty on us.
Oh, really? Roughing the passer.
So they're going to call that on us.
Here, don't start.
Yeah. I
Not
just,
yet.
I can't believe that. Yeah.
Chad's favorite penalty call.
They'll let the other team do it all night, but
first and goal at the
call
5.
us.
DuPont goes under center. Cardinals looking to stuff that middle. It's going to be a quick screen out to Wilkin. Takes a little sidestep. A nice tackle there by Ryan
that
Grunwald.
should end it.
And Jack Bowman. We'll see. They're going to have to.
They're going to rush.
They're
They're
going to
going to
hurdle.
get it off.
Everybody gets set. They're going to spike it. With 3 seconds to go, so they will get one more shot from the 3.
They're going to kick it?
They're going to send out, yeah, it looks like they're sending out Diebold, kick it next, it's almost an extra point, so, except this time he's going to be on the near hash, so he's going to have to angle it a little bit back to his left.
Be careful of a fake here, too.
Now Grunwald's trying to get off the field, and now we're going to have a timeout called on against Maquoketa, because I think they had too many men on the field. So 3 seconds on the clock. Timeout Maquoketa, trailing 35-14. For all you listening on MCSN, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You'll get notifications through email or notifications on your phone when we do go live on events. Plus, every single subscriber we can get only helps us to be able to do more things in the future, as far as like going live on our personal cell phones at certain events that we can utilize. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button. That's why you hear everybody pimping that on YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have stop as they lined up for the kick again and flag down.
It's got to be defensive offsides, doesn't it?
Let's make it closer so he has to even more of an angle to kick at. Let's make it harder. Yeah, offsides, Maquoketa. Do you decline it? It's only going to move it up, but no, they did. Yeah. They took it. Yeah. So it's even more of an angle. It's not actually, you know, if that was called by the Cardinal coaches, that's a smart move, in my opinion. Yeah, we're going to have what now?
He's going to decline it.
Oh, he wanted, yeah, the coach wanted to decline on this side.
Yeah, he declined it. So move it back.
So now we'll respot it back at the 3. Longest field goal attempt ever. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is going to be up and
no good. Yeah, it looked like it was right side there.
He had to really kick it off, kick it towards the left, and it stayed to just to the right of the upright. So no points for the Saints at the end of the half. That'll take us to halftime here in Cedar Rapids. Xavier leading 35-14 over Maquoketa. Chad and I are going to take a break, and we'll be back here in about probably 10 minutes.
Yep. Number 2. Do I need to mute this one?
No. Let's go ahead just in case they have a halftime thing. What's your halftime show tonight? Yeah. Yeah, but is it gonna be like music, popular music?
I don't. They're gonna announce.
Oh, good. Then I'll leave it on open voice.
They need to go up. Alright, we're back here at halftime. Cedar Rapids, Xavier Saints Field here on 42nd Street on the northeast side of Cedar Rapids. And like I said before, they have a beautiful stadium up here. It's an artificial turf stadium with a nice track around the outside. And it reminds me a lot of like Cornell's College Stadium where we were at last week there in Mount Vernon. And they got that big X in the middle for the Xavier Saints and Xavier on one end zone and Saints on the other end of the end zone. And I guess you can another afford this when you're a winning football program like the Xavier Saints have been the last few years. They've been on a roll here. Like I said before, they've won 30 games in a row season, and they have back-to-back state championships in Class 3A. So a tough task here tonight for Maquoketa. And they're kind of holding their own here. Yeah, sure, they're down by 21 points, but they've had some nice plays there. They've scored 14 points here in the first half. They don't got that much to hang their heads about. They just need to get a couple stops here and get back in the ball game here. As they trail 35-14, we got about 10 minutes yet to go here until the start of the third quarter. Xavier will receive the second half kickoff, and Maquoketa had an opening kickoff. So Maquoketa will have to kick the ball off to the Cedar Rapids Xavier Saints here to start the third quarter. Maquoketa got down early in the ball game, 21-0. It looked like maybe it was going to be a quick blowout, but then Maquoketa came back and scored right away and made it 21-17. 21-7. Maquoketa cut the lead there in the first quarter. And then the Saints got that score up right away with a long pass play. And made the lead back to 21 points, 28-7. Then Maquoketa came right back on that nice play from Kobe to Timza. And Timza made a nice catch along the west sideline there. Along the west sideline, made a nice catch at about the 3-yard line. The defender got turned around. Back step, tippy toe, that ran in to take the score 28-14. So we thought we were Maquoketa was back in business. Maquoketa was back in business. Only trailing 28-14. And then on the second play of Cedar Rapids' next drive, they hit a long pass play from DuPont to Wilkins over the middle. And he goes about, I think about 65 yards down the play, up the middle into the end zone. And they just scored 35-14. That's where we stand. Cedar Rapids tried to get a score there before the half, and they drove the ball out 70 yards downfield, and they got all the way down to the Maquoketa Cardinals 3-yard line right before half with 3 seconds to go in the first half, and they tried a 20-yard field goal, and it was more or less just an extra point, and the kicker, Debo, pushed it to the left, and the kick was no good. So that's where we stand. The Saints leading the Cardinals 35-14 here in the first half up here in Cedar Rapids, Xavier, as the Cardinals are going to try to get back in this ball game. They haven't tried running the ball much, and they haven't had much luck at it. And Copley's made some nice passes here, and maybe they can get back in the ball game here with some quick passing. But the defense is going to have to stop the Saints a couple, 3 times in a row here. We're watching this homecoming celebration attraction here at halftime for the Saints. And sure, they have more cheerleaders than the Maquoketa football players. They must have about 50, 55 cheerleaders out here along the sideline. It's kind of crazy they have that many cheerleaders. I guess when you're at a big school like this up here in Cedar Rapids, that they have all kinds of kids that go out for out here, they came out here fired up. It looked like they were ready to play ball. The Cedar Rapids Xavier Saint team is just a little bit stronger and faster and quicker there against the Cardinals. So we got a timeout here. We're about 5 minutes to go here until the second half kickoff. We have a timeout here with the Saints leading the ball game 35-14. You're listening to the Maquoketa Cardinals football here on TMAQ Radio.
Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider, conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile. And at Smiles on Main, we believe that everyone deserves to experience life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main is located at 119 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Maquoketa, Iowa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133.
And welcome back to Cedar Rapids. Xavier is getting right here for the second half. And Cardinals will be kicking off, going from our right to left. Saints from left to right. Saints on top, 35-14. We start the third quarter. So Connor Becker waiting for the official to hand him the ball so he can put it on the tee. Now he has it. You know, it's very rare you at halftime. I had to go to the restroom, and very rare that the men's room has the wine and the women's didn't. Wow.
Yep.
Becker has a teed off, and the kickoff, it's a short kickoff to the right, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 22-yard line. So bring that out to the 35. And that Saints will take over 1st and 10 from there. Well, it's the second half, not the second quarter, Chad, so.
I'm all choked up here.
See what the Cardinals can do here in the second half. Power I with DuPont under center. Double wides to the far left. And start off the game just like second half, like they did the game with the handoff to Cuevas. He pops it out to the right as he tried to go up the middle. It was plugged. Bounce it out to the right, gets into Cardinals territory.
Well, they had one guy there, almost made the tackle.
Yeah, out to 43. Liam Wannon made the tackle. But a big gain to start the second half for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the Cardinals, 43. So I wasn't thinking. I had it tethered to my phone for the internet signal, and I walked away with my phone, and of course it went down. Oh, power I. Hand off to Lux this time, up the middle. Gain of about 5 down to the 39. Tackled by Jack Bowman and Isaac Christ. So 2nd and 5. Power I once again, double wideouts to the right, tight end to the left. Quick screen out to Mahurin. Tackled by Richie Atkinson immediately at the 40. Looks like they're going to get forward progress to the 39. So back to the original line of scrimmage.
Nice tackle by Richie there.
That's what you got to do in those bubble screens. You got to come up and just take them out.
Now you got to watch the fake.
Yeah. So we're going to have 3 receivers go to the far left. Power I formation with 2 backs. DuPont under center. Straight ISO to Lux up the middle, and he's running hard through the secondary. It's out to the 20. And down to
Isaac
about
Chris
the
got him, I think.
16, and Isaac Chris makes the tackle that way downfield.
That play has worked for them. They get a crackback block or something there that springs that.
It's no more than what we used to run back in our day. It's just an ISO with the tailback following that fullback. Right over left guard and right guard. It's my fault.
That's all right.
Power eye, double wide outs left, tight end on the left. So Strong to the left side, and they hand off to Cuevas, and he takes off toward the left tackle. And hard running. Tackle by Grunwald down at the 7.
Some pretty good hitting going on there too. Though.
Yeah.
Cardinals are not just laying over.
Nope. Once they get
David
to
Rich in the pursuit from the back. He came in and got down there. That's 9 yards down the field, and he was in on the tackle. So
2nd and 1. Ball is at the 7. This time it's going to be a single back with the wing back is on the right. And it's going to be a quick pitch to Cuevas coming to the right. He's got the corner, but Richie Atkinson puts his shoulder down to 4. Brings him down at the, see if they mark it at the 4 or the 3, but
it'll be a first down.
yeah, it will be 1st and goal. But save the touchdown at least on that play. Good hard wrapping tackle. Spotted at the 4, so 1st and goal Saints. Already up 35-14 with 9:17 left to go, 3rd quarter. Trips to the far left, single to the right. Single back is Lemke behind DuPont under center. Fakes it and sees Isaac Chris chase him. Now Beal and Connor Becker give chase as he tried to turn back to the right. And Becker pushes him out of bounds for a loss. Back to about the 8-yard line.
Good play by the Cardinals.
Yeah, excellent. Isaac Chris, staying at home and making him turn it back around the other side. And then the pursuit by Leo Beal and Connor Becker on the near side that gave him nowhere to go. Same formation here with trips to the left, single right. Lemke in the backfield, DuPont under center. Hands it off to Lemke, goes straight forward, down at the 5. Taven Rich.
If he'd have kept it, Leo was right there.
Well, Taven Rich and Dixie Solomon on the tackle. So 3rd and goal from the 5. Mahurin comes out to himself to the right, tight end on the left, double out to the left. Lemke, the single back behind DuPont under center. Hands it off to Lemke on the left, and that's going to be stopped. Isaac Chris got first contact there and had help. Trying to see who that last, but it's Taven Rich, last one to get off the pile.
They're going to kick.
So the field goal unit will come out. They missed one from basically this range at the end of the first half, but this time the ball is more in the middle of the field, so it's an easier kick for Diebold.
Inside the hash this time.
Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is up, and it might be no good. Lied left. Shanked it to the left. It didn't get a lot of height on it. So the score remains. Cardinals have dodged 2 bullets there with the Saints kicking game.
Only thing is now it pins us deep.
Yeah, 35-14. Here they also took off almost, 4 minutes, 20 seconds off the clock there in that first drive. So 7:40 left in the 3rd. We'll see what the Cardinals can do with their first offensive series here in the second half. I'd like to give a shout out to.
Oh, no, did they start at the 20? I guess I didn't realize they did that.
Missed kick.
Missed
You're right.
field goal?
Missed kick. I'd like to give a shout out to girls head basketball coach James Depke, who's listening tonight. He was giving us some grief text, Chad.
We're missing a left tackle.
Well, here comes Taven. Now we're going to have to burn a timeout. Maquoketa. So they'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout here, and MCSN is Cardinals trail 35-14 here in the third quarter.
If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low-cost cut with old-time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of MCSN, and Dan says, "Let's go Cardinals!"
And back here at Xavier, Cardinals 1st and 10 at their 20 after the missed kick. It does come out to the 20. And then they fake the jet sweep to Atienza. Coakley keeps it and heads off to the left tackle, and it's going to be a short gain of 2. Tackled by Nelson. So 2nd and 8. Speaking of Coach Depke, he texted me there in the commercial break, and he says, well, could be a lot worse. Was it Des Moines Roosevelt that's up 79-0 at half?
Are they up? Are they up or are they down? Who are they playing, does he say?
Let's see, Des Moines Roosevelt, Sioux City West game. Roosevelt up 79-0 at half.
He had on and out there, just threw his hands there.
3rd and 8 on the incomplete pass to on and on the quick out. Stops the clock with 7 minutes exactly left, third quarter.
Do they try the screen pass here again?
You know what? Well, Atienza is on the sideline for this, but I was thinking the vertical up the seam with.
Oh, Connor's going off too, so.
You got Luna and Anna.
Who's in the back?
Luna and Anna to the right.
Ryan.
Abe Mickle. Abe is the back, and now they try on it over the middle. Gets a hand on it at the 35, but it's incomplete because he got hit by Rexworth immediately. So 4th and 8, Cardinals will have to punt. Well, not the drive you want coming out of the half. Coakley back in punt formation. Gets it off. Good line driving kick. Gets
there's a block in the back.
Leskovic takes it at the Saints own 38. Gets it across midfield before he's tripped up by Grant Mickle and brought down at the Cardinals 38-yard line.
Somebody definitely got pushed in the back here, and the official was looking right at it. Didn't call it.
Yeah, no flags on the field.
You don't usually go flying forward like that unless you're pushed in the back. Well, can the defense hold one more time here?
We need a turnover. Pick 6.
We do need a turnover.
Hunter Conley needs a pick 6. 38-yard line of Cardinals where the Saints will set up 1st and 10. Shotgun for DuPont. Hands it off to... See who that is. That 26 or 36? It's Garcia, number 20. Oh, it's Lux.
36.
Yeah, Jack Lux, number 36. Short gain of 1 to the 38. Who's on the tackle on that, Chad?
I think 51 and 15, I think.
So Luna and Beal.
Looks like it, yeah. Maybe Becker too.
You sure you just weren't seeing the number reversed?
Could be.
Were you looking in the mirror?
Not sure what I'm seeing right now.
Oh, we had movement over there in the tight end, and no call.
Receiver wide open.
Yeah, Lemke out of the backfield comes wide open across the middle.
First down.
Yeah, tackle by James Leopold.
No, that's Onen. He's 12. 12 and 22.
It is Onen.
Onen and Grunwald. So under 6 minutes here, third quarter.
Ball at the Cardinal 27. First and 10, Xavier.
Need a turnover.
DuPont, shotgun, hands it off to Lux,
Ooh,
and stop behind the line of scrimmage. Abe Mickle and Connor Becker converge.
Leo Beal held him up, had him by his jersey around the offensive lineman trying to block him. He reached around and held the runner up by his jersey till help got there. Pretty good play, individual effort on that play.
So 2nd and 9, ball on the Cardinal 26.
Yeah, turnover. How about a turnover? That's one thing about Xavier. They're pretty disciplined. They don't turn the ball over much.
Oh, he got his. He threw it. They got it away and completed it to Lux, who's down to the Cardinal 15-yard line. Blaze Luna was all over DuPont. Just able to get the ball off in time. So 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 14 for Xavier. 4:33 and counting on the clock. Lemke goes in motion. DuPont just keep on the left side, cuts it back up the middle, and is tackled from behind by Isaac Christ and Dixie Solomon. Pick up a 6 on the play down to the Cardinals' 8-yard line. So ball placed, is that on the 8? Yeah, it's on the 8. So 2nd and 3, because I should, well, is it 4 or 3?
I think it's 3.
It's
yeah,
3.
Right,
well,
3.
They got the yardstick over there in the 5, so. Now they shift the whole thing to the left. Now they're going to come back with Hurin, and they're going to run left, and there's going to be illegal motion on the Saints. They had 3 in motion, DuPont under center. And I don't think all of them came set before he snapped the ball, so it's going to come back as he was tackled down at the 4.
Can you have 3 in motion?
As long as the center doesn't have everybody set, and you can, yes. But even when they snapped the ball, 2 hadn't become set, so it's illegal motion. I'll back them up 5 yards. You can have 1 still going and snap, but not 2. Football 101, Coakley.
Well, there's 3 of them moving, though. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
originally, yes. The 2 of them were still moving at the snap of the ball. They hadn't come down and set all the way and stopped. All right, so ball's placed at the 13 of Maquoketa. 2nd down and 9 now for the Saints. Power I formation, double wides to the left. DuPont looks left, throws the slant to looking for Mahurin in the end zone, but it was overthrown and incomplete.
Yeah, he had Connor Becker beating on him.
It was there. So 3rd and 9. As fast as slow as that first half went, this third quarter is going like
fast,
a blur.
yeah.
What's that all about?
Well, Cardinals have played.
Did you talk to somebody at half?
Cardinals played pretty well all in all tonight, I think.
They've held their own.
Yeah, a couple big.
They are hanging in there.
Deep pass plays, but they, a couple. Well, the first run was a
what?
touchdown, but
you throw out the first 6 minutes of the game, they've been right there. This time DuPont's going to take it himself to the left. He's going to run out of real estate. So the Cardinals shut down the corner with Conley and looks like Grunwald over there.
4th down again. Are they going to go for it this time?
Well, that's going to be another hard kick in
Here
that
comes the
angle.
kicker.
Yeah, they're going to send Diebold out
Well,
again.
if you got a chance to work on it, I guess, right?
It's going to be spotted at the far left hash. So he's going to have to really kick it back to the right this time. A little bit further out, so not as bad of an angle, but the ball will be placed down at the 15 where he'll kick it. So here's the snap. It's up. The kick is up, and that's going to be good down the middle.
Yeah.
So 38-14 Saints with 2:55 to go here in the third quarter. You listen to Maquoketa Cardinals football on MCSN. Looking for an eye care professional that is committed to your vision health and is fully involved in the local area? Then C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is the full-service vision specialist for you. They offer comprehensive exams, contact and lens services, and more importantly, C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center treats infections, removal of foreign bodies, and is able to treat diseases of the eye. They have glasses that meet all budgets and look forward to helping you with your vision needs. Contact them through their website at cbismaeyecare.com or call their office at 563-652-2795 to schedule an appointment and take care of your vision needs at C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center of Maquoketa. C. Bisma Eye and Vision Center is a proud sponsor of MCSN and Maquoketa Cardinal Athletics. Yeah, back here at Xavier, and Oakley has it teed up. I'm surprised they don't let him try a field goal. He's got a strong leg.
He does have a strong leg.
And he'll kick it deep once again into this wind. It's going to be taken by Grunwald at the 4. Has a little juggling action. Now he's going to take it straight ahead and run it right up into the 22-yard line before he's brought down on the play by Miles Butkowski. Now there's a name.
Yeah.
Miles Butkowski.
Sounds like a football name.
All right, boys, let's go down. Let's score. Let's make them sweat at least a little bit. So the Cardinals will come out. Abe Mickles in the backfield. Got Grunwald and Atienza split out left. You got Onen and I think that's Loon over there on the right. And it's going to be a jet sweep to Grunwald, and he's going to get caught from behind on the far left corner, right corner. Now is number 26, Christian Garcia. So 2nd and 14 as the ball is placed back at the 20. Grunwald and Atienza will come out split to the left. Coakley's going to drop back, looks right. He's got pressure, gets chased out of the pocket to the right, throws a little comebacker, and it's going to be incomplete, intended for Onen. Actually, that was Luna he was trying to get it to over there. That was Blaze.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So 3rd and 13. Double wides both sides. Coakley drops back. Now he's got, looking deep for Atienza. He's going to let it fly. Atienza is going to, got away from just enough space from the defensive back over there, Martino. Put his hands up and unable to bring it in here on the Saints 40-yard line. So the Cardinals will have to punt it away. Two minutes exactly left in the third quarter. High snap. Coakley's able to get it, gets it off. And it's going to be fair caught.
That's a penalty here.
At the Saints 47. Where did they throw the flag at?
Right in the middle of the field. Another one. Oh, that's the same one. He threw it again.
Remarking it. So
There was no return, so it couldn't have been a hold.
well, yeah, you can still have holding an illegal block in the back, even on a fair catch.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're going to mark it on them.
And we're going to have legal block in the back against the Saints. So that'll back them up inside the 40, their own 40 at the 37 is where they'll spot it. And the Saints will take over 1st and 10 with a $1:53 to go here in the third quarter. in a 38-14 lead over Maquoketa. Oh, I see you got the scoreboard, but I failed to do it on this one, the video one, huh? Someday, Chad, we're going to have a staff.
Not going to be room in these press boxes. Though.
Power eye, handoff straight ahead. Short gain of only about 2 on Cuevas, the ball carrier. James Leopold in on the tackle, along with Isaac Christ. So 2nd and 8 for the Saints at their own 39-yard line. I formation. DuPont drops back, throws a quick little out to the back, and wrapped up immediately at the 42-yard line by Connor Becker is Lemke. So 3rd and 5.
Who made the tackle there?
Connor Becker. DuPont under center, quick lateral out to Cuevas, and he's able to get around the corner till Richie Atkinson brings him down, but not enough, not in time to stop him from getting the first down that they spotted at the Saints' 48-yard line.
Okay. About do it for the 3rd quarter.
Already? Let's see, there's still 20 seconds left. See if they're gonna, what's the play clock at? Where is the play clock? I didn't even see a play clock, do you? How can you not have a play clock, right? So they will let the quarter run out. We'll head to the 4th. Cardinals trailing 38-14 here at Xavier on MCSN.
Smiles on Main, a distinguished dental care provider, conveniently located in Maquoketa, Iowa. At Smiles on Main, we have a special interest in your dental health. Dr. Salvador, Buddy Atienza, Dr. Abby Giel, and their highly qualified team of professionals will work with you to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs. Nothing exudes beauty and confidence like a bright, vibrant smile. And at Smiles on Main, we believe that everyone deserves to experience life-altering benefits of a radiant, healthy smile. Smiles on Main is located at 119 South Main Street, Suite 1 in Maquoketa, Iowa. Schedule an appointment with Smiles on Main at 563-652-4133.
Well, Chad, we're going to the 4th quarter. 38-14, Saints on top of the Cardinals. Saints have the ball at their own 48. 1st and 10. Double wides to the near left. Tight end on the right. Power I formation behind DuPont under center. Ball on the left hash. Straight ahead ISO. This time it's going to be stuffed up. That's Leo Beal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Leo Beal. Yeah, Cuevas, the ball carries. Be driven back. Loss of one. The game forward progress, so a loss of 1. Be 2nd and 11 from the Saints' 47-yard line. If you'd like to be an advertiser on MCSN, please drop us a line at mcsnmaq@gmail.com. DuPont in shotgun, drops back, pass down the middle. Wilkin is there, catches at the 30, and is hauled from behind by Jack Bowman at the 23-yard line of Maquoketa. So 29-yard gain. 1st and 10 Saints at the Cardinal 23.
If he turned, he might have had a chance at the ball too.
Currently MCSN is selling sponsorships for the winter season coming up. Girls and boys basketball, some wrestling, and maybe even throw in a bowling match in there.
Yeah, probably, what, 25, 30 events will probably get covered?
At least. Oh, from DuPont tries to come from behind, but Leo Beal will have none of that, and he'll sack him back at the 30 as DuPont tried to do a bootleg towards the Xavier sideline here on the near side. How are you marking it way up there? You got tackled back here at the 30. So they'll spot the ball at the Cardinal 28. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, no, I wasn't really watching. Sorry, where he got tackled at.
I know it's only 2 yards, but come on. We need every help we can get.
So second down.
Yep. Second and about 13. DuPont in a shotgun this time. Fakes it and wide open over the middle, and busted coverage is Wilkin, and he's going to haul it in and walk right into the end zone. Saints touchdown makes it 44-14. Now it's just blown coverage there. He faked the bubble screen and went to the backside seam to the tight end, going right down the middle, and nobody picked him up. I think you probably could have made that throw, Chad. Diebolt comes out for the extra point. 10 minutes exactly left in the contest, and the extra point is up, and it is good. Makes it 45-14. We'll head to another ad from one of our sponsors. You're listening to Maquoketa Cardinals football on MCSN.
Got a baseball or softball player at home? Then look to PC Sports to unlock their potential with individualized baseball and softball instructions with their personal instructors. Increase their bat speed and arm strength with proven enhancement programs. Contact PC Sports at 563-212-9685 for your player to be the best they can be. PC Sports is located at 1914 140th Street in Delmar, Iowa. The staff at PC Sports is always adding new programs and opportunities, so subscribe to their Facebook page to keep up with everything going on at PC Sports.
Make sure to tune in to MCSN tomorrow morning. We'll have the replay up with the video attached to it. So before you watch the Iowa game, rewatch the Maquoketa game on your big screen on MCSN on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Absolutely.
Oakley has it teed up once again for the Saints, and this time it's going to go into the end zone, and Atienza will let it drop. It's going to be a touchback. 1st and 10, Cardinals at the 20. Well, do you start maybe pulling some regulars here with 10 minutes to go and 45-14 deficit?
Maybe one more series and then you do it.
A lot of season left. I think schedule kind of gets a little favorable over the next 3 weeks for the Cardinals. Got homecoming next week at home against Marion, then we'll travel to
couple
CPU and then back home for Wahlert.
Before a couple competitive games in there.
3 very winnable games, and then we got to finish up with that looming road game to finish up the season at Western Dubuque, who's probably even better than the Saints team. And Coakley's got pressure as he drops back, and he's going to get driven down. Back at the 15-yard line. Held it on a little too long on that time. Couldn't find anybody get open downfield.
I don't think he saw him coming soon enough either.
That was Mitch Helmkamp, the defensive end, that finally got to him. So 2nd and 15. Coakley option pitch left, pitches it to Becker, and he's got the angle. He's at the 40, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30. It's a foot race. He's going to avoid it and score. No laundry on the field. Touchdown, Connor Becker. 85 yards on the option left. So the Cardinals, well, maybe I was wrong in saying maybe I take out the starters. You know, I'm not perfect either, people. So 45-20. 85.
Yeah.
That was a good run.
That was a very
He
good
got
run.
in open space, and
Yeah.
on this turf, he turned it on. And he outran the Saints secondary. And that ball's going to be blocked as Vaskovic was able to come off the corner and lay it out and got a big paw on the ball. So the score remained 45-20. Listen to Maquoketa Cardinals on MCSN.
If you're looking for an old school cut, then Dan's Barbershop is just what you're looking for. No fancy frills, just a low cost cut with old time barbershop charm. Stop in and experience the social time that is lacking in this modern world. Dan's Barbershop is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon. Located at 301 North Main Street in Maquoketa, Iowa. And speaking of Saturdays, bring your cup of coffee and enjoy a free donut on Saturday morning, as the main topic of conversation is usually centered around Maquoketa athletics. Dan's Barbershop is a proud sponsor of MCSN, and Dan says, "Let's go Cardinals!"
Well, Chad, 9:07 on the clock. 45-20 is the score.
Cardinals have fought here, and I like it.
Yeah, they haven't backed down at all tonight. Who's kicking off? Is that the exchange student?
Yeah, it is.
All right. I don't have his name right in front of me, though. Heim, isn't it?
Leo with the tackle, I think.
Yeah, return kick was down to the 24, return to the 30 by Leskovic, and brought down on the play by Leo Beal. Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line. I need to get that kid's name. Hang on. It's not right for me not to give him a mention on that. Huh? Saints 1st and 10 at their own 32. Power I, DuPont hands it. It's going to be the ISO to the right to Lux. Tackled at the 36-yard line. Connor Becker with tackle. That was Maximilian Hine. But kicking off for the Cardinals on that one. Connor was probably pretty tired after trying the extra point and
Did you see him
running 85 yards.
Yeah, he was lining up for the extra point. He was
Can I get a backup kicker? let's bring in the exchange student. He can boot it. Power I again. Tight end on the right. Double wides to double split out to the left, and Lux up the middle. Does this little spin move on the O button on the controller and busts out of the pack and gets it across midfield, out of bounds here at the Saints sideline at the 47 of Maquoketa. Isaac Christ and James Leopold there to assist him out. DuPont gets the play from the sideline since they're on his hash.
I'm surprised they have him in yet. But I guess it is only 25-point lead.
Power I, double wides to the right. DuPont's going to throws this quick slant up the middle to number 4, Mahurin. That's another big Saints gain. It's down to the Cardinal 26-yard line. Richie Atkinson on the tackle. You know, at times this Cardinal defense has been a little stout, but then there's also been the times where they've given up a big play.
Yeah. Except for the first big run, they've done a pretty good job in the running game.
Yep. ISO to the right. Lux takes over left for right guard, and big chunk about 9 yards. Liam Onen was on the tackle there. At the 17 of Maquoketa, 2nd and 1, 6:58 and counting on the clock here in the 4th quarter. DuPont, power I again. It's going to be the same play off of the right guard and cuts it back to the left. Blaze Luna around the ankles with James Leopold and Liam Onen coming up to assist from the secondary. Gets enough for a first down, however, at the Cardinal 18-yard line, or excuse me, 13-yard line. Power I, tight end on the right, double wide out, split left. DuPont, hand off. It's going to be a cross buck this time to the Cuevas, the tailback, and he's going to be brought down just short of the goal line at the 1.
Somebody had a pancake block on their line. It was a pretty good block.
Conley and Onen on the tackle. We got a flag down and, yep, holding against the Saints. So bring that one back. Maybe that's how someone got pancaked.
Yeah, maybe that was the goal.
Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors for allowing us to do this in the fall season. CBESMA Eye and Vision Center, Smiles on Main, PC Sports, Dan's Barbershop, and JM Transportation. DuPont, power I, tight end right. Cross action to Cuevas again, same play as last time. Blaze Luna and Jack Bowman on the tackle as they bring Cuevas down at the 15. This will be 3rd and 12. If you'd like to be a sponsor for the upcoming winter season for girls and boys basketball, some wrestling and some bowling, drop us an email at mcsnmaq@gmail.com. I formation again. Cuevas this time will do the ISO to the right, over the right guard behind his fullback, and short gain, maybe a yard or two, depending where they spot it here. Looks like it's going to be put down at the 14.
3rd and 12?
3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. Far sticks at the 3. So I don't know maths that good, but 14 minus 13 minus 4, 14 minus 4. It's 3rd and long, I know that. Power I, double wides to the right. Tight end back on the left. DuPont's going to throw the quick slant to Mahiran. Catches it at the 3 as he had Atkinson on his back hip and reaches up with the sides advantage. Catches it into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Make it 52 or 51-20 with the extra point still to come. Diebolt, the extra point, it's up, and it is good. So 52-20. 4:39 to go on the clock here from Xavier. Listen to Maquoketa Cardinals football on MCSN. Are you an intermodal freight forwarder or broker and looking for a trucking company to take care of your customer? Then give JM Transportation a call. They offer attractive rates to handle the intermodal containers in Denver, Colorado regional area. JM Transportation can be reached at 720-606-4233 or email them at dispatch@jmtransportation.net. .39 to go here in the contest at highly ranked Xavier. Remember homecoming coming up this week, Sunday night, 4 o'clock. Got the basket auction, the jersey auction. Food to be served from 4 to 6. Be in the cafeteria area at the high school.
Yeah, it'll be a fun week for the kids and families. And
Have the coronation, I think, at 6, if I'm not mistaken, and then the Olympics after that. Kicks comes down just inside the goal line in the end zone. Grunwald pops out of his shoe, and they'll have the touchback back to the Cardinals 20, 1st and 10 to start this series. And see what the Cardinals do here. They scored on an 85-yard option pitch on last series, and got the first string offense still out there. Luna and Chris come split out with Onan to the right. Etienne's is far left. And I think that's Abe in the backfield, or is that Connor? That's Connor. And he hands it off to Connor, and Connor goes straight ahead for 2 yards.
that'd be, I'm looking for the option, pitch, fake.
Option, pitch,
Where Cannon
fake.
keeps it like he, the fake pitch. Well, I don't know what to call it.
It's when he's gone. Get the ball and go. We're talking on the right here. Let Cannon call his plays. Okay, all you guys go deep.
Just gonna throw it up. Somebody.
What about me? You're a guard. Go deep. Coakley's going to keep it on this time. He's got a little space up the middle, close to a first down at around the 29. Herkett in there on the tackle. That's the first string defense still in there. They're all in there. That's first string defense out there yet for the Saints. So 3rd and 1 at the 29. 3:30 on the clock and ticking. Trips to the right, single wide out left. Coakley option pitch left, gives it to Becker, turns it up. He's going to have enough for a first down as he's out to the 32. Tackled by Herkett over there. You know, he's been kind of quiet tonight, though.
Yeah, he has.
Herkett has not been made a lot of tackles. He made a couple early and then just now a couple late. So
we're just going to try and burn the clock here a little bit, huh?
I say we go all streaks on Madden.
Well, we've, moved the ball here again, so a lot of positives.
Yeah. I don't see this as a disappointing loss at all. Bubble screen to Grunwald, catches it, makes one tackler miss, doesn't make the second, but he's out to the 20 or 35. So the 2nd and 7. Made a nice move to avoid that first tackle. It always been about a 2-yard loss. And you know what? After all the threat of rain and stuff, didn't have any.
Not bad, no.
Sprinkle here and there, but that's it. Hand off to Becker, and give a stop for no gain by Mitch Helmkamp. So 3rd and 7 from the Cardinals' own 35. Clock still ticking, 1:52 and counting. Cardinals trailing 52-20 to the Saints. Double wides on both sides. Etienne's at Grunwald to the left. Becker to the right of Coakley in the shotgun. Drops back. He's got uncovered as Garcia steps up in the pocket. Finds Etienne's over the middle. And incomplete. It goes through Etienne's hands at the Saints 42. And I'm going to give your kid some credit. Because I've always been seeing, sometimes you just got to slide up in the pocket when you had that rush coming. And he's done that really well tonight.
Yeah.
And it's bought him an extra second to a second and a half to find a receiver and get rid of the ball. So at 35, it's 4th and 7. Coakley drop back in punt formation and gets it off cleanly. It's a short punt, and it's going to roll, take a Cardinal bounce at the 42 and roll down to the Saints 37-yard line where the Cardinals will down it with a $1:19 on the clock here to go, 52-20. Saints going to come out of here with another victory, go 5-0. Cardinals drop to 2-3, but like we talked before, next 3 weeks are very winnable games for the Cardinals to turn this right around again.
Hope to get back up and over 500.
Chad and I are going to try and do the homecoming parade on Friday. I said try. Bring that to you live. Now the Saints are going to go into victory formation and kneel down, it looks like, with the safety valve about 12 yards behind DuPont under center and the 2 wings right behind them. And that's exactly what they'll do, the kneel down. They'll have to do it at least, what, one more time, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And that'll be that. All in all, I can't be disappointed in this performance, though.
No. No, I think this should give them some momentum going into next week.
Didn't give up, fought hard all the way through. It just, let's be honest. I mean, this is a team that basically can go out and get players.
Yeah.
It's hard to compete with that. And, you know, I said before I wouldn't get on a whole diatribe, but I really believe that parochial schools that can do this should be in their own classification.
Well, I think they're eventually going to be the way it's.
They're trying to do something about it, but till then, that's what you got to deal with.
Mm.
And, you know, we talked about for the beginning of the season, our district probably is the toughest one in 3A. You got Xavier, who won the state title. You got Western Dubuque, who was the runner-up that lost to Xavier. And this year, Western Dubuque's probably a touch better than Xavier is, but
it's going to be a good matchup between those two.
And that'll do it here as the clock will tick away with 5 seconds. And Saints will come away with a 52-20 lead. All in all, great night, though, for Maquoketa as far as what we talked about. They stood tall throughout the game. Nothing to hang your head about tonight.
No, they played hard. Played with some passion tonight, I thought.
Nobody's put 20 points on against this team since, well, Western Dubuque in the state title game last year. But before that, even last year, I don't think anybody touched 20 on them. So that's a good way to start trending. And homecoming back at home next week against Marion.
Yeah. Well, Cardinals can take some of this momentum. And
it's our rivalry week next week.
Yeah, it is.
It's Chad and Dale's rivalry week with Marion. And I think they were 0-4 coming into tonight against CPU.
Yeah, I wonder how that game went.
Well, we'll sign off. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to catch the replay with the video tomorrow morning on MCSN on YouTube. And for our sponsors, Cbesma Eye and Vision Center, Smiles on Main, PC Sports, Dan's Barbershop, and JM Transportation, thank you once again for allowing us to bring the Cardinals athletic events to you. And for Chad Coakley, I'm Dale Scott. Have a very wonderful evening.